Listen to this Joola 3S Perseus. Now listen to this 11SIX24 Vapor Power Paddle. The sound might be similar, but the 11SIX24 power paddles and the Joola 3S paddles offer two distinct playing experiences. Here's what I've noticed so far. I've been playing the 11SIX24 power paddles, the Vapor, Hurache-X, and Pegasus 16mm a lot. While they share some similarities with the Joola 3S paddles, especially in power and pop, the feel and response are where they set themselves apart. Let's dive into some details. The 11SIX24 power paddles are crisp, sharp, and responsive, with an immediate feedback that I found satisfying during gameplay. By comparison, the Joola 3S paddles feel a bit stiffer, offering control, but with a slightly muted sensation. If I had to sum it up, the 11SIX24 power paddles feel more dynamic in hand, especially when driving or blocking shots. When it comes to power, I think the 11SIX24 power paddles stand toe-to-toe with the Joola 3S series. They pack a lot of pop right out of the box, and I'd argue that the crisper response gives them an edge in precision during high-speed exchanges. Whether it's a hard drive or a controlled dink, the 11SIX24 power paddles feel reliable and intentional in their design. Today I shared the 11SIX24 power paddles with 6 players of varying skill levels and preferences, including one who regularly plays with the bread and butter Invader, and another with the Paddletech ALWC 14.3. The feedback was consistent. Words like dense, stable, not stiff, and very controllable were mentioned. Several players noted the crisp response and compared the power favorably to their go-to paddles. Overall, they were impressed with how balanced the paddles felt. What makes the 11SIX24 power paddles stand out? While the pop and sound might remind you of the Joola 3S series, the 11SIX24 power paddles carve out their own identity with a crisper response and slightly denser feel. They feel stable and very controllable, in tune for players who value power and precision without sacrificing any control. So what's next? I haven't added any weight to the 11SIX24 power paddles yet, but I plan to. They're already stable and powerful, but I'm curious to see how far I can push them with a bit of extra customization. The 11SIX24 power paddles aren't out yet, but I'm excited to see how they'll perform in the hands of more players once they launch, and how they are playing for those of you that have them pre-launch. If you're curious about paddle performance, make sure to subscribe and give me a follow so you don't miss any updates or my deeper dive as I test them further. Stay tuned, and thanks for watching.